Why is my stream not working? Hello? Oh my god. Oh, I'm just not gonna. If it's working, it's working. If it's not working, it's not working. Um. Oh, it seems like. No, I don't know. Anyway, um, the stipler goes quickest with a. God, these people are quite slow. Um. Next across the line is McLaren, who's invalidated, coming to the pits. We've got. Who's next? Okay. I've got no ideas. The biggest M goes quickest. Red Bull goes fifth of the real siege. The Cyber goes fourth quickest with 16.6, a second off the pace. Defaults is out. Kanafi goes quickest, then Sam goes quickest. The game is quite. Oh, it's just criticism after criticism. Right. The game is super quiet right now. What I don't understand is Angus hasn't done penalties for this race, which is quite unfortunate. Mercedes of AJ is going to cross the line. Can no AJR? Can he? Nah, P7. Haas of Tech sixth. Um, well, Sam is 5 times clear of everyone else. I think that time could be tier 2 time, but we don't know. Everyone's done a lap. Christian Mario's the next one to do a lap. We've can Christian Mario going very slow. Has he backed off maybe? Nah, he's not. He's obviously not on the lap. He's going like that slow. Pits? No. He's continuing his lap. This is going to be like P19 or something. I don't know. Ah, P15. But off the pace. Um, who's next to cross the lap? Is Tish? Let's ride on board with this guy. Reserving for McLaren today on a tier 3 trial. Wonder if he can go quickest. A bit wide there, but deep as well. Misses the apex. Not very quick through there. Oh, it's okay. He's gonna have. He's got a bit of traffic. The Alpine in front of him might be giving some dirty air now. Hopefully, he moves out of the way. He does nicely. And cuts it. Oh, and so narrowly invalidates this. Christian Mario is retired from the session. Just retired on track. That could be a penalty for him if he impedes anyone as well. Um. Oh, that I don't know if that was just maybe lag. I think he's lagging quite a bit now. Can he go quickest? He goes fifth fastest with 17.1, 9 tenths off P1. Quite a questionable lap time from Sam. That could be a bit. Oh, and this is impeding. That was impeding. I believe it was the Red Bull of the Rio Siege, was it? No, Val. That's going to be a qualifying ban for him. I think that he has to have backed off his lap now, which he indeedly has. Very unfortunate. Just everyone just parked on the apex. There's no game audio. Bro, how is there no game audio? How is there no game audio? Wait. Are you sure there's no game audio? Because you're actually so right, there is no game audio. Any now? Alright, that'll have to do. Don't know if that's any better. Alright, now we have to focus on next driver to cross the line. There's a bit of a kerfuffle at the back. I think it's Siege, next driver to cross the line, who's 6 times up on his lap. This is going to probably be around top 5 if he keeps those together. Goes a bit more deeper, then he's going to have a bit of traffic. There is a Cyber in front of him who's off the racing line waiting for him. Can Siege stick his Red Bull into the top 5? Full TC and O gears as well, just noticed. Unfortunate, but he goes P8, improved by 3 times. I think he's lost a lot of time in the last sector. Didn't look like the best of sectors with the Williams of Harold, the championship leader. Can he go any higher than P12? Comes into the pits. Alpine behind him of Beach Bum, 555. Can he go quicker? Nope. K Willman goes P6. Next cross line is the AJ, no. Kanapi, who closes the gap by a few attempts, but not much. Tech across the line now. Pits. So does the Sauber. Alpine of Beach Bum now. Picks coming into the pits. Mercedes of AJ, who's on a lap. Is he going to pit? He does pit. I think everyone's coming into the pit now. He's hit the pit wall. That is embarrassing. As it was the biggest invalidated his lap. Fox goes P5, 8 attempts improvement up into P5. Alright, looks like that's it done. Well, Liam's going to be on his next lap actually, isn't he? After getting impeded quite badly. McLaren need a good result today if we want to keep our championship hopes up. Starts his lap. I should be better at commentating this. This is quite bad commentating, isn't it? A bit boring. I don't like commentating. Only if I have to. It misses the apex by absolute miles. About a mile away from. Four times up in sector 1. This lap could be on for a very good one if he continues his sit up 4 times up in the first sector. Alpine in front of him of, I believe, Beach Bum. Hopefully gets out of his way, which he does. Cyber gets out of his way. Into the technical, he's 4 times up on his lap. He's got no ERS, which is unfortunate, but the exams are going horrible. But that's besides the point. My future's irrelevant. Oh, he's ran right. Did not invalidate somehow. Second Friar's not in yet. Can't join. Where can Liam put his McLaren? The almighty McLaren. P7. Next across the line is Tish, who's 3 temps up. This lap could put him P3. Ted has left the session. Again, can't be arsed by him. Like, Tish goes P3. Good lap. 16.5. 3 tenths off Sam still with an amazing lap of 16.2. Aston Martin to cross the line. Where is he? Oh, it's raining. The rain has fallen. I did not know it was raining. This probably means no one else is going to improve on their lap. Um, yeah, I think that's just it. It looks very wet already, and that's going to be qualifying over. I don't think anyone else is going to improve. Um, Matthew, I invited Matthew, and I was saying, where is he? He's not even on my friends list anymore. Okay, well, the rain's forecast, so if these people retire, it'd be good. But what we can do, we can have a wee look at the driver standings. As you see, Harold leads by 25 points from Tech, who has missed one race already. The season opener in Monaco, he did miss. Um, Defaults, Williams are going very strong, P1 and P3 in the Drivers' Championships. Cannon, who has 2 race bans, sadly, is obviously cannot compete for the next 2 races. So his championship hopes are gone. He's already 42 points off. LH, who just left the server, he's a bit irrelevant. Yeah, and then everyone else there is pretty irrelevant, to be fair. No one is that important. Then the more important thing is the team standings. Williams leads by a country mile, 45 points out in front from Ferrari. Haas, 66 points. I, I think Williams and Harold have to win it. If they don't win it, I'll be surprised. They've got probably the strongest lineup in Tier 3 at the moment. Mercedes also have quite a strong lineup, but of unfortunate instances for them. McLaren have 2 okay drivers for this race, but obviously past couple of races, drivers getting race bans and retiring, and seconds off the pace isn't ideal for the team. Cyber still on 0 points. I don't know if they've even got a team principal at the moment, but maybe today can change. Maybe they can actually score some points. But yeah, that is that. Williams on top, not for long, buddy. I would show the OCC, but um, the tier 1 hasn't been done, so we obviously can't do OCC till that's done. The problem is, why are people out on track? Like, it's just these people just annoy me because they're like, why would you go on track when you're not going to improve? It just makes it so much longer for everyone else. Just like retire from the session and we can go into the race sooner, you know? But you obviously have these people doing laps, making everyone wait. Fair enough. Trippy, he can start a position ahead of everyone, like starting P17 if he just puts the lap on the board, but oh, well, honestly, it's just Trippy. So we've got to spectate Trippy for like 2 minutes. which, to be fair, he's in the wall. So anyway, Sam won pole by 3/10 of a second from Knappy from Tish. The Stubler and biggest M, a good result for V-Carb. Fox, first time Cyber's been anywhere near the top 18. I think this is Cyber's first race. I don't think they actually raced at all in the first 4 rounds, which is about time they race, as Trippy does go P17, does improve into that P17 position. Obviously, then you've got Liam, good result for McLaren, I suppose. K. Willman, Tech, the championship contender. Siege, good quality from him. Harold, the championship leader. So Tech has the advantage going into this race. 2 positions ahead of the championship leader, so hopefully he can try getting a few positions and getting a few points on him. But I think 16.2 is definitely too quick for tier 3, but we'll obviously see how the race will unfold. Um, I think we've got a bit of a pause, so I'm gonna quickly just JCR database because honestly, Angus hasn't done the penalty points for this race, which is unfortunate. So, um, obviously, I don't know if 3 minutes till we should be able to ready up. Let's go check season 3 penalty points, tier 3 Bahrain. There's a lot of penalty points. I'm guessing Angus obviously not doing his job, as I think there's going to be a few people that missed out on quality bans this race, to be fair. It's unfortunate, but just oh, I'm just doing them now, and it's already someone has a qualifying ban. Canon race ban. So Canada's got 2 race bans. LH44 fan, I think it's actually left. He's got a race ban. Um, VMP Vu, does he have any penalty points? He's on to 4. See, this is the Stubler. Stubler should have had a qualifying ban. Um, Stibler. This isn't. Oh, God. Oh no, Leon. He's on to 8 penalty points. Flexi, I don't even know who Flexi is. He's got 2 penalty points. Vamp Fu's got another 1. He's on to 5. Stibler's got 2. Okay. So basically, the only person who not have done quali was a Stibler who got a qualifying ban. But he probably should have still served it because he knew he got it. It's not like he gained 6 penalty points. It was from impeding, which he, I guess. Obviously can't penalise him if he's not. We're waiting a long time to go. I'm getting a bit bored. Oh, there we go. We're going. Formation. So Stibler should not be P4 right now, but that is what it is. Mike Nato, P20. Don't know why he's racing. Not gonna lie, Ethan, Paul's gonna in tier ones is gonna be probably a bit quicker than a 14.6. Wouldn't surprise me if people in the low 14s in tier two, tier one, sorry. Um, I'm gonna grab a glass of water. I'll be back in a second. Right. Um, Terje, he went into the. He was supposed to be spectating, but forgot to press spectate. But the other fry just didn't join in time, I don't think. Right. It's the Friar of Mekinato, who will be retiring at the as soon as possible, as the last car to line up in the grid as 2 cars get disqualified. Mekinato gets disqualified, I think. We're ready to go. As 5, red lights and it's lights out and away we go. Sam with a good start, Kanafi with a better one is alongside already as I think Ghosting could be on. I don't know. Around the outside, Sam's going on. Oh, they make contact, they're both in the wall. Kanafi is out at turn 1 and so is Sam, that's going to be a safety car. What gone on there? Both of them out. I think I have to put the blame on Kanapi there. The Haas was on the curb, but that's a very exciting opening lap. As Kanapi's going off is not about Sam. Well, that was an exciting start. Good start for Mercedes. It's exactly what Mercedes needs. As I think Tech got a 10-second time penalty for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but obviously we can't see why. As this is early stops, I don't get why people are pitting already. Yeah, does he maybe have damage? Hmm, enters. That's interesting. So the rain must be coming. Um, People putting onto inters. Unfortunate for Tech, who's staying onto the mediums. Another driver, Mercedes P20 and DNF and last at this moment in time. But Fox out in front. Good start. Very good start for his JCR debut. Lap details. Tires. Okay, so Stubler and K Willman are the only drivers on inners. I don't know when the rain's coming, but if it's not for the next few laps, they might be in a bit of trouble because those inters will burn out quite quick. Oh, and this is the rain already coming. It started to rain, so K Willman and the Stubler have absolutely aced this strategy. They just need the rain to fall hard enough to make the inters not burn out. Otherwise, they're going to have a very tough stint on the first stint on these inters. So basically, now Stubler's net P1. It wouldn't surprise me if everyone starts coming in. Tish comes into the pits. I think you have to. I think I think you just have to pits, Get because if it's already starting to rain, it might not be heavy enough though. That's the problem. As there is the Stibler's spun. Stibler has front wing damage. And I don't know what's going on here, as AJ's just brake checked the Aston Martin. Don't know exactly what was going on there, but anyway, it is what it is. It's currently a Cyber sandwich. AJ's up a few positions, but onto new hards. I don't know entirely what his plan of action will be.
Okay, the safety car is out.
Oh, what have I done? I've opened up something I shouldn't have. Alright. Um, Safety car should be in this lap then. Should be anyway. It's not. Safety car in this lap. Alright, here we go. The rain seems heavier though. Definitely does seem slightly heavier than it was. Um, but he's going quite early. So it's Box, Valley, Christian Maro, Biggest Dev, Chippy, Harold, Liam. As Liam is into the pits, they're all coming into the pits now. As Beach Bum has a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. We need to see the gap to K Wilban and Harold's 2.8 seconds. We just need to see how that goes. But the gap is seeming to be stretching, so doesn't seem like the Inters are faster at this point in time. So all the top six just have to push as hard as they can on the Inters until the Inters start catching up. I think that's their main target for today. But it seems like they're starting to struggle, that's for sure. But it's going at least another lap. The gap's 4.3, so they've pulled at least 2 seconds this lap. As I believe the Ferrari and biggest Emma into the pits. Anyone else? Ted's the next hard runner. He's staying out. You can see he's all over the back of Tish. So I don't think it's Inters at this point in time. So we just have to keep on seeing. This the changeover point's gonna happen quite soon, definitely. But and Ted's got him. Ted has got him up into P7. Because these intermediates are definitely going to start burning out. That is the problem they're all going to face, as I believe Miles going on to move on the Cyber. You can see the ERS different. He must have made a slight mistake because he was over a second in front. But top 6.4 seconds as they're going side by side. They're going to make any contact? No, they're not. Harold, the championship leader, and K. Willman. No, Trippy, sorry. Can Harold send them? He's going to stay back just for 2 more corners. See if he can get a good run on one on the straight, but I don't know if he will. Oh, as Trippy almost loses out of the final corner, they'll be neck and neck down the start finish straight. As Valley gets the fastest lap. As the top four are running away. So maybe it's not time for Inters, you know? And that's what it looks like right now. Gaining hefty amount of time on the hards. Hards are still quicker. As Ted has gained 3 seconds, well, pulled away 3 seconds on McLaren. But there's a bit of a train here, I think. As I think there's going to be maybe a lead change into this next corner again, as Fox has got past, but it's got the DRS, so you can just save up his ERS. As the frame does look heavier now. Let's see. Lag annoys me because that looked like he's going into the gravel there, possibly the wall, but then doesn't, you know. Big Stem gets past Christian Mario, then Christian Mario cuts the corner, and then goes wide and gets a 3 second time penalty to make matters worse. So the gap from Fox to K. Willman's 13.5 seconds. So as it still stands, hards are still significantly quicker. Oh, Christian Mario almost losing the rear there. Yeah, well, making that was messed up the settings. So if someone did call for a restart, as that did look a bit intentional actually. I wasn't too entirely sure what he's done there, but he's got no front wing. Liam's left the session. I don't even have him added, I don't think. Liam. I don't even have him added, so it's not like I can even add him, like, invite him back, you know? He's also not asked for an invite back. As Christian Mario has retired from the session and there will be a safety car. Obviously, mm, I don't know what happened there. I think AJ just hit the safety car when I was trying to deal with something. I can. Yeah, he hit the safety car on purpose. You can. Okay. Oh, I can't. Well, I can't even add this guy back, can I? Um. You sure you? I did. Oh, he's in anyway. As Trippy gets a drive-through penalty under safety car. Top three still stay in the hards. I don't know if the hards are. It's K. Willman Liam's into the pits. I don't know why he's pitting now. What's he pitting for? New enters. Okay. He's gonna drop basically dead last at this point. P11. Alright. It's gonna be a safety car for a few laps. So I'm just gonna chill. This is so boring. Let's sign up for this. Safety car in this lap, maybe. Safety car is in this lap. Its default has not caught up to said safety car. As Val, we're going once again. Val leads from Harold into turn one, as it looks like it's gonna be inners. This is very treacherous. I think the top three have made a very bad decision staying out. It looked a bit slippery. As the Val's off the track and the Cyber's in the wall. I'm just so confused what's going on here. They're four wide at the moment. There's chaos in the back. They're side by side. Two cars. The Cyber and the Aston Martin, the Alpine. It's definitely enters now. I don't know. I didn't pit. Is this a crash? The Aston Martin spinning in the background. I think it was trippy, but unsure. But um, as I think that's Tish out. Tish is out of the race. Tish has spun. He's continued going. Lost his front wing, but there's so much going on. I can't even think. All the inter runners have to come in. All the hard runners have to come into the pits this lap. I think it's definitely enters. As the siege is up a few positions, up into P9. There's no one else side by side. That was a very exciting first lap as Harold stays out, Stipler stays out, he's into the pits, Default stays out, Val gets a 10-second time play for speeding in the pit lane. But Harold stayed out, biggest M. We might see a lead of change here. It's like they're so narrowly similar right now once the hearts have fired up a bit. Harold and Biggest Aim side by side, I think it's clear. But the rain's stopping, I think. The rain is stopping, which probably indicates that. Oh, maybe it's not stopping. It's hard to tell right now. But let me pull up the chat. Okay. As that's a late move from the Stubler who punts Harold off into the gravel. Didn't really catch that fully, but stays out. Harold comes into pits to get rid of those hard tires to go into the intermediates. I think it's about time, which now gives Tech the upper hand in this championship. Maybe gain. There's a 25-point gap at the moment, so maybe he can gain a bit. As the Stubler and Alpine are side by side just in front of us, we get a nice view from the onboard of the McLaren. Stubler's still on the hards. He was on the inters originally, but I think he's came back onto the hards and went deep. As Siege gets past Gatek, Gatek's still fighting it. as they make a bit of contact. The Siege just almost spun round, and which gives the position to Tech, which is what we want. But then Tech runs round and probably gets himself a warning, but now has a good run on Gatek. Gate Gatek breezes past like he's stopped. Siege might even try and move, but no, he doesn't. Goes very wide. Does get the move in the end. But now the other cyber of Nathan Fox is coming back at him very quickly. So I believe Defaults is getting on this battle. Skatex lost about 4 positions in the span of a couple corners now. Now rear ends Defaults. Gets a position on Defaults. That could be a penalty. Push to pass. Got to wait to see what the stewards think. We're halfway through this race now. As Liam on the Stibler into this corner, are they going to make contact? Liam goes a bit off track. They're staying side by side. Seems like Hards and Inners are very, very close to each other in pace wise. Liam going to go around the outside. No, but Stibler goes very, very deep into that corner, which gives a position to the McLaren of Liam. Bomb on the back of Defaults. Tish has got the front wing damage. Might just be praying out for another safety car in P12 right now. I don't know if the rain's supposed to dry up at all. As Stibler gets another 3-second time penalty. That looked like that was in the wall there for a second, but it wasn't. As Stibler gets passed by Ted. Is Stibler going to try re-challenge him? Into the slipstream. Back out. Come on, come on. Don't send it there. As Aston Martin has to cut the track. Now Tech might have a run on the Aston Martin. Nah, Tech's going to stay behind. Sensible, wise old man he is. Aston Martin jumps over the curb, loses a bit more time there, but Tech just waiting for his chance to make a move on his pro. As he's sending it, he's cut the corner and he's taken them out. Tech, um, Ted takes out and then that. Oh, I was just so confused what's going on now. The rain looks so much heavier. As Stibler has retired, that was expected to be fair. Fox. That was a bit dangerous from Ted. Cut the corner and I didn't look intentional, but definitely wasn't. Oh, that's not good. Nathan Fox absolutely rear ends the real Siege, who will not be too happy about that. That's for sure. The race has come down a bit. We've got the closest battle is these 3 cars here. Stipler's left the session. That's expected. I'm just gonna quickly check something. Siege got the 3-second time penalty. Let's have a wee look at the time penalties, should we? Everyone on 3 seconds apart from oh no, Siege, Fox, Gatek, Beach Bum, and Ted on 3 seconds, and Valley on 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. As K Willman, no, biggest times into the pits. Is he to get new intermediates on? And so is Liam. Siege gets a 10-second time penalty speeding into the pit lane. As Liam has left the session, I don't have him added. I can't invite him back. Um, I can try. Nah, but I've got the glitch. I can't look at who's added me. There's like no battles. The closest battle is Harold and Ted, but I don't think anything's gonna happen here. Oh, this is very boring. Um, um, I was texting to pits to get new intermediate tires. Okay, Will man, 12 seconds out in front. I didn't even notice he had such a big gap out in front, but he does. Um, Siege beats him out of the pits. This might be a bit close between. No. Defaults comes out in P10, Beach Bum comes out in P12. Liam has rejoined the session. What's the AI difficulty on, I wonder? AI difficulty is going to be quite high by the looks of it. Um, where's simulation settings? Oh, I can't even see what it's on. Very well. This looks quite high, how he's just, the AI's quicker than Siege, but maybe you have to change it for next race. That's biggest aim on Nathan Fox. It turns in. Nathan Fox goes off the track. Loses a bit of time. Um, Now he comes into the pits for new intermediate tyres. Gets a 10-second time penalty as well. Not ideal. Anyone else into the pits? Not by the looks of it. Liam has left the session again. I don't have him added. Can't invite him back. Biggest Harold. I think Harold has to pit again. I don't think we should break on the end of these tyres. We'll have a look at the tyres. Oh, 5 laps old. They're not even that old, actually. I thought they're a bit older, but they're not. He might make it to the end, but he has to hold off. I think Siege might get him, though. Siege is just behind. Well, 4 cars behind, but that's besides the point. I'm honestly so tired. Just could fall asleep right now, to be fair. Um, as okay, Woman is into the pits now. Where is she gonna come out? Don't know if Liam's joined back or not. Hit off. But okay, Woman comes out in P3, is it? Harold trying to make the move around the outside, but gets cut off. Let me close the spectator menu. They're now side by side. Harold and the Alpine. Harold's going to go around the outside. Try to get the switch back on the Alpine, but the Alpine with the newer tyres. As big as them, the leader of this race has left the session. Don't have him added. Can't invite him back. As Alpine goes very wide. This whole time, Valley is catching up. Liam has joined back. That's what we like to see. Um, Nah, but Cableman's definitely is a change of position in the back here. Fox and Beach Bum exchanging positions, as I believe. I don't know if Liam's retaking control of his car. Oh, I think he's got control now, which is good. Right. This is just the main battle. Here is a Beach Bum on Fox, side by side out of the final corner. Who's going to be going almost on the grass there? Alpine seems to be a bit quicker in the straight line. Alpine going all the way around the outside, backside of it. Wise old man. Um, as Liam does get past Valley, who now sets off after Harold, I believe. Maybe Sam still hasn't joined that. Nathan Fox gets another 30-second time penalty. Hi, Reese. Are you still watching, Reese? Hello, Reese. Hello, everyone. Is anyone even watching? I don't know. Talk to me, bro. Liam right on the back of Harold. This is actually Liam might get hi Reese. I think Liam might get Harold here. Good exit. Very good exit indeed, actually. But not enough ERS to get past. So hopefully going to try push Harold into a bit of a mistake here to try get the positions. Valley's been overtaken by Siege and Tech. Tech needs Siege needs to let Tech go at this point in time. But Valley gets another 3-second time penalties. Harold goes a bit wide, which gives opportunity to Liam to go around the outside. A bit of contact there. Biggest Stems rejoined the session, but the thing is, AI is on too high, so the AI's actually pulled a bigger gap, which isn't what we want. Don't know if that's maybe something we have to maybe look at, but I don't think we can probably penalise that. I think Liam might get the position here, but just needs the DRS and everyone just say Harold moves to the inside, but Liam can't get the position. Just waiting for Harold to make a bit of a mistake. As there's yellow flags, as Fox is retired and there's a safety car. It is a safety car. There's a safety car for the last how many laps we're gonna have? We're gonna have about 3 laps of racing probably. Because everyone is spread out quite a bit. As Trippy gets his drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. As I'm not entirely sure what happened with Fox. I don't know if he hit the pit wall, but something happened. As we've already received our first ticket of the race, which isn't actually loading for me.
What the fuck?
As Ted gets a drive-through penalty under safety car. Biggest time into the pits. Everyone should be coming to pits for a new set of intermediates for these final few remaining laps. Reese, I think it's going to win this race. interacting with said viewers. Uh, I'm gonna put my money on Liam. As Valley stays out, that's a bit isn't actually good for anyone because Biggest M stays out too. That's not good. Even though we're gonna have 3 laps of racing and defaults, I still think they're gonna be really, really, really struggling for pace. Um, as Tech comes out, Siege, I think Siege had a 10-second time penalty to serve. Um, oh, bold take. I think, I don't know. I think defaults is maybe, well, definitely the top two. 12 lap old tyres. We're gonna have about 3 laps of racing, I think. Maybe 3 or 4 laps. I think the top four have made a mistake not pitting. Top three, even. I think they should have pitted. As Liam has not actually got a new set of inters, which is the problem. Um, there's a lot of pit stops. 4 pit stops, 5 pit stops. 5 is the most. Maybe see more pit stops later on. Um, they're gonna rate. As I think now Liam does come into the pits, which is late, which is not ideal. Some new enters going on. No, he's put older enters on. 7 lap old enters. What? Why did he pit? Oh, come on. The one chance McLaren had good points out the window like that. Maybe they must have maybe a bit more worn. Maybe these are less worn. Should have just stayed out on track. I don't think he should have just pitted. Um, goodness. This race is eventful. Um, um, as he's pitting again. Goodness, what is he doing? There we go. Now that's confusing me. Why was it putting him on old inters? Why did they put him on old inters? I don't understand that. A bit confused. Put him on old inters twice, but I honestly think defaults might win because he's on fresher tyres than the top two. Remember though, the people behind him quicker on 6 lap younger tyres. So if they can sneak past defaults, you never know. You never know. You never know. Safety car in this lap. We're going to have 3 laps of racing action all the way to the checkered flag as Biggest M now goes. As I believe there's other people side by side. I believe that's Tech side by side with Harold. We're not allowed to go side by side behind the safety car, like on the safety car restart, as we're all single file so far. Who's Liam? Can Liam try and make a move? Oh, there's definitely moves going on at the front, as I think Defaults have got past up into P2 already. Alpine down the inside. Any contact made? No. Valley should have pitted, I think. Harold, try and get past now. Those old inters are not good at all. Maybe Reese's take on Defaults winning might be. You never know. As I think. As now. Liam trying to make a move on Siege. Gonna go. Not making anything work. As Defaults is taking the lead of the race, actually. I didn't even notice that. Defaults leads. Any other people going side by side? That could be a move. Liam gets tagged by Valley. There's yellow flags, but just gotta see what happens as Liam does get past. Liam is what? Liam might gain like 3 positions here. Because the penalties, Beach Bum gets a 3-second time penalty. He's behind Liam. So I think Defaults might win this race, actually, believe it or not. Any other moves? Tech's gaining on Harold. Tech needs this position if he wants any chance of winning this championship, but obviously can't. But main question you've got: can Defaults hold on to his first ever win in JCR? We will see. As it's going to be a good result for Williams, a good result for McLaren to this rate. With all the penalties, I think Tish might jump up 2 positions and Leo might jump up 3 positions. Just needs to get past some other cars. As we start the last lap of the Australian Tier 3 race. Defaults with a 1 second gap now. As Triffy's got me into the pits for some odd reason. Don't know why. Who's got the fastest lap? That's not how you check fastest lap. I don't know what I'm even doing. Cable Man on Biggest M, looking like he might be able to make a move on this last lap. As Defaults retires from the session. Oh! That looked like a big impact. Leo might get a good jump up on the real Siege now. We'll see, can he get the move done and dusted? Nah, he's not going to be able to here. As Tech on Harold. Can Tech make the move? No, he can't. Has to stay just behind. I don't think K. Woolman's going to get biggest M either. Nah, he's not going to. Tish stays back. Liam stays back. Is all eyes now. Oh, it's a brilliant move. Liam on Tech, on Siege. As Default wins the Australian Grand Prix. As it was a checkered flag, Tish gets P5, Liam gets P7, just misses out on Tech by 4 attempts. So it's P5-7 for McLaren. Last to cross the line, Valley gets to take a time penalty for unserved, and then Aston Martin. I may add this is Sauber's first points actually. But yeah, quite an eventful race that. Quite a lot of things happened, but anyway, there. It's Default's biggest K. Woolman, Harold, Tish, Tech, Liam, Datek, Siege, Beach Bum, Trippy, Valley, Ted, Fox, Dubler, AJ, Christian, Mike Kinato, Sam, and Kinapi. Obviously, Knappy took out Sam. AJ crashed into a safety car. Not a good weekend for Mercedes. Not a good weekend for Mercedes. But thank you very much for watching. And I'm trying to. Sorry. Wait a minute. What's Tech's name? Tech 008. Tech 008. That's interesting. Uh, oh, he's not streaming. That's why. I thought he would have. I read their channel, but it's not right.